Hello, nerds all over the internet. It's Friday night. You know what that means. Another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. That's right, folks. We're here to discuss all the cool things happening in the world of professional wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, title changes, bloopers, returning icons, hardcore deathmatch wrestling, and more. I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I'm also the host of our main flagship show, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera, of course, is the host of the Black Files, my tag partner for Wrestle Wrewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. Juan, as of tonight, I will not use the DAD joke, okay?
Thank you. It's played out already.
First, folks, give it up for the Sam Ripper, Mr. Juan Arouse.
What the fuck?
All the way from Pearl River, Maryland.
I have blunt instruments in hand, and I know how to use them in very creative fashions.
Would you like a shot,
Don't fuck with me. Also, thank you for that introduction, Jose. Don't you ever forget the mister.
Yeah.
No, thank you, honey. The blunt ones will do.
Oh, God. Sorry. I watched a couple of Ahmed Johnson videos. His promos are pretty funny.
What? What?
Hey, bake it off, Juan.
What? The hell? Ahmed Johnson?
Yeah.
Next you're going to be talking about how Jimmy Wang Yang's your boy.
Sorry, I forgot to take my medications, Morty.
I can tell.
Folks, like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9-to-5 jobs just to keep our lights on. However, there's a way that you can help rescue us from this dim and dismal fate by doing what you find folks at home do best, which is supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream. If you're commenting during the stream, make sure to show some love in a monetary fashion, using the super chat, a super thanks, sending one of those jewel thingies that totally is a ripoff of Twitch and TikTok, whatever you think is within your means, or dropping into our Cash App or our PayPals. Any of those is greatly appreciated. If you're commenting after the stream, that lets the algorithm know that you like what you see and you want other people to see what you like. And don't forget to hit the hype button while you're at it, because that helps boost it, because the algorithm's a piece of crap and it's trying to make sure that people are not watching the things they actually want to watch.
Maximum hype!
Exactly. Hype us like you don't believe in magic. Hype us like you want magic to be real, but you just can't get it done. So you hype us in order to make magic into a reality. And more important than that, you're sharing our content across social media to all your friends, family, and loved ones, and everyone who you know who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between. And most important of all, making sure that you and everyone you know are subscribed to the Ravens Flock, and that you had the notification bell switched to all alerts so that you never miss a beat. The more people you refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers can convert out of it. And before you know it, we'll be completely financially self-sustaining to the point where we're no longer just doing this channel for the love of the game, but also as our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us your thoughts, your input, your feedback, and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. I see Project Metal Music is up in the chat. Hey, up there, buddy. We see a couple of lurkers are over here, but pray tell, Jose, what is it exactly that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
Okay, first of all, number one, please flip web browser on that left monitor and the OBS on right monitor.
Okay, fine, geesh.
Anyway, so here on Wrestle Rewind,
can't freaking stand not being able to see himself. God.
Here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs in North America today. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. We're on the second week of August, kids. And at the end of the month, we're going into our annual pay-per-view event of AEW All In at Wembley Stadium in London.
Yay! The Wembley is the bestest ever! Yay! It's the Wembley Stadium because it's the best thing ever! Yay!
Yes.
I know he sell out to Wembley, even though he never sold out to Wembley in the last 10 years. Even in the beginning when he said they were going to sell out Wembley and we only backed it up, and we even made up the Turkish South numbers in order to make people think that there are more people who bought out to Wembley. Yay!
You can hear a faint distance all the way in Jacksonville, a certain Jacksonville Dixie with curly hair and glasses who's about to jack himself off. At least it wasn't Vince. Anyways, WWE NXT, of course, they're gearing up for their upcoming pay-per-view event of NXT Heatwave, happening on the same weekend as All In, because, counter-programming, but that's okay.
How is it counter-programming when, Heatwave is a free TV and All In is, not?
Well, that is true. Some people have a very skewed idea when it comes to counter-programming. And some people also have a skewed idea of what it means to have competition. But then again, WWE doesn't view AEW as competition, right?
Why would they? they're just taking over some of the talent that's gone away over the last couple of years over there and turn them into superstars. Case in point, Jade Cargill. Let's see, Blake Monroe,
Ethan Page.
Ethan Page. Let's see who else.
Here's the biggest Penta.
Yeah, Penta, Ray Phoenix.
And if you want a big example, look no further than the American Nightmare.
He helped on AEW because he had a chip on his shoulder, but then he actually got over anything else going on because everyone thought it was Tony got second in code first, and now he's over here and he came and finished the story. And then after that, now people are getting bored about him because they want to see him be a fat guy. Now he looks like he have the chest. They're going up against Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes.
Anyways, so and of course,
this one dude from Chicago, some Charles Punk or some, I don't know.
You mean Danhausen, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Project Metal Music saying I can't stay long. I just popped in to say hello. I need to go to get some sleep.
It's okay, Project Metal Music. Sleep is important.
Prioritize your health. Otherwise, it will prioritize itself for you. That's one of the things that K-Storm has drilled into my head. I still don't listen a lot of the times, but I pay for it afterwards.
And it's okay. I expect more people to trickle down into the live stream as we continue. And of course, TNA Wrestling is gearing up for the return of their pay-per-view event, TNA Lockdown, where every match takes place inside the solid steel cage.
The solid steel cage.
I meant solid.
No. No, that's one of the gags that everyone fucking says about it.
All right. Without further ado, Juancho, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
And to quote Ahmed Johnson, YouTube algorithm, you're going down.
No. Okay, seriously, why Ahmed Johnson? Why?
Because his promos are funny.
I can't with you.
We start things off with an opening tag match, player.
Holla holla!
All right, and this one is a mixed tag team match. We got with two opposing sides here. On one side, you've got the excommunicated leader of the culling, Sean Spears, teaming up with Lizzie Rain, the rock and roll icon from Liverpool, England, to take on the team of Izzy Dame and Nico Vance.
Okay, what the hell happened here?
Well, first of all, Sean Spears, like I said, he's been excommunicated from the culling. He's been kicked out. And why? Because they see him as a weak leader, and they needed to cut the weakness out of their out of the culling. As the name suggests. And since then, Sean Spears has been wreaking havoc, trying to get every little bit of revenge against his former cronies. And Lizzie Rain unfortunately got caught in the crosshairs because somebody on the announce desk thought it's very funny to say Lizzie and Izzy back and forth. Anyways.
Is it Vic Joseph again? Because I swear to Bob.
Yes, it's Vic Joseph. Man,
Jesus Christ!
I know, it's amazing. Booker T is doing better on commentary these days.
And that's unheard of in and of itself. God damn.
All right.
Let's get this show on the road.
All right. Now, unfortunately, heading into the mixed tag team match, there is a bit of a problem. Lizzie Rain is fighting on her own. Sean Spears was nowhere to be found. There's no clip of him getting beaten up or being abducted. He's just not there. So she's fighting a 2-on-1 handicap match for the time being.
Okay, so what's his face? Nico Vance is in the ring against Lizzie Rain at the same time.
Yes. And when Nico Vance got tagged in, it looked like things were dire. Lizzie Rain is all on her own. There's no one out there who could possibly step up to even the odds.
All right. Okay, so he never touched her.
He never touched her.
Goddamn fucking cowards!
Nope. Here he comes to save the day. EK Prosper leaps into action and starts overwhelming Nico Vance with all of his high flying moves.
Yay, I guess.
Yay, indeed. You know what?
What?
I mean, as long as we get a fun match out of it, I don't give a shit.
Well, I hope you'll excuse me for giving a shit, but like this is something that I've had a gripe with WWE for forever and a day. If they're going to have mixed tag matches with with intergender tag teams on here, they have got to get over the fear of, oh no, the man and the woman can't actually interact in the ring because that makes him look weak, or that makes the women's too strong, that's too misogynistic. Like, motherfuck you.
No, Juan does have a point, which is rich coming from the same NXT brand that allowed a strong woman body slam a bunch of guys at ringside, but heaven forbid any dude get their ass kicked by a woman in the ring.
I know, right? So Jesus Christ.
It's not as if we had examples in the past like
China. Rhea Ripley. Cade Cargill.
Juan's allergic to bullshit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a thing.
I mean, he forgot to take his medication, Wardy.
Yeah.
So anyways, back into the action. Here we go. So now the odds are even. Lizzie Rain is finally taking the fight to Izzy Dame. I'm going to refrain from going Lizzie and Izzy back and forth as much as possible.
Please, I'm begging you. Like, K-Storm handed me the wooden spoon of doom, and I do have a license to use one of these.
Ah, you may have a number 1 spoon, but I have a number 2 pencil.
I got screwdrivers.
Ah! Jesus.
More on that later.
All right, so when we get back from commercial break, Izzy and Nico Vance got the upper hand. They've been keeping Lizzie Rain away from EK Prosper as much as they can. Eventually, Lizzie Rain does get the hot tag. EK Prosper comes exploding like a cannonball and starts laying out Nico Vance with a series of aerial maneuvers. Talking like suicide dives out of the ring, drop kicks, and the bunch, and then we get to the finish. Nico Vance is in the ring, and hey Juan, remember that thing you complained about guys not squaring up with girls in the ring?
Yes.
Well, Izzy Dame was knocked out of the ring, which gave room for Lizzie to hit the Thunderstruck finisher on Nico Vance, and EK Prosper to hit that amazing moonsault to pick up the victory for the team. Your winners, EK Prosper and Lizzie Rain.
Okay, here's what's up. That's a cheat because it's only the finishing move. I'm talking about actually squaring up, tying up, going through tie-up shit, going through at least some kind of a sequence in the ring. Something to make it look like it's not even if you want to try and maintain the illusion of the big man cannot hurt the little whammons bullshit, then at the very least you need to show a moment here we go, Lizzie Rain fucking have her fucking do a springboard tornado DDT off of the middle of the ropes to try and bring Nico Vance down for a minute, and then tag in EK Prosper to keep the momentum going, to interchange between them. in a moment like that. That would make it. That can give them a little bit more wiggle room, just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah, just a scooch, just a tiny little scooch of wiggle room. So this is the just barely passing the Bechdel test version of it. There.
Oh God! There. Damn.
Yeah, I'm rude like that. Fuck them. You think I'm gonna play like that? I don't play.
The Thunderstruck finisher is still cool.
Yeah, notice how that's not something I complain about.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, so let's get over to the exciting match of the evening, and this one is a one-on-one contest, a rematch from last week, but this time the NXT Women's North American Championship is on the line as the defending champion Zara goes one-on-one against Zarya goes one-on-one against the WWE Women's Speed Champion Ren Sinclair.
All right, it's not Ren's day, but she's going to feel the need for speed and trying to take on the down under juggernaut of Zarya in order to try and become a little Miss Ren two belts.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
And unlike last week, there's no time constraints, so plenty of room for chaos.
Hey.
Yay. So already at the beginning of the match, Zarya does everything she can to use her power and size to level out the women's speed champion.
Try to put Ren Sinclair away early. What the fuck, man? So rude.
Exactly. The fans, of course, in the arena are 100% behind Ren Sinclair. Ren Sinclair has gained an incredible popularity within the WWE universe.
Popularity.
What's up?
Incredible amount of popularity.
Incredible amount of popularity within the WWE universe, yes.
There, sheesh. Like, learn some grammar. Shit, man. Pronouns, pal.
Okay, Mr. Sand Ripper.
I'm serious. You need help.
All right. So yeah, no. And as we continue the bout, Ren Sinclair would not be deterred against Zarya. She was able to outmaneuver Zarya in a couple of ways, and she even catches Zarya right here with this incredible like octopus stretch submission hold.
Isn't this the Black Widow?
Oh yeah, it is the Black. Yeah, no, it is the Black Widow.
I was about to fucking say Shades of AJ Lee's fucking move.
Shades of AJ Lee.
Yeah. Sheesh. Like, how many children are AJ Lee and CM Punk adopting now? This is like, what, 6? No, so it was, what's her face? Elena Black and Roxy are 2 of them.
Yeah, Roxanne
Now we got
Perez.
Ren Sinclair stealing AJ Lee's move.
Then there's Lyra Valkyria, who appeared backstage a couple times.
Lyra Valkyria, so that's 4 that we know of. Are they adopting any boys? Danhausen doesn't count. You don't adopt Danhausen. Danhausen adopts you.
What about Cody Rhodes?
He's more like he's more like the
best friend.
Yeah, thank you. He's more like the cousin that comes by every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're talking about like younger gen guys over here.
Well, I don't freaking know.
Okay, so Ren Sinclair ties
up Zarya.
Hope for the best.
Hoping for the best, but when we get back from commercial break, Ren Sinclair is still fighting it out. She makes an incredible comeback and hits a series of suplexes and takedowns on Zarya. Like she's got the WWE fans on their feet, and they want to see they want to see Ren Sinclair win the North American title.
All right, well, how about that? That's very nice of him.
Yeah. Now, Zarya, unfortunately, was able to turn the tables on the speedster yet again.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Ren Sinclair was able to thwart an earlier attempt at an F5. Then Zarya was able to hit Ren Sinclair right here with a spear.
Boo! How dare you?
And this is where
rude.
This is where I have to deduct a few points from this match. Go ahead and show it, because I want to show this off. Because during this match, there was, it's Saquon Sugars and Dion Lennox. They were brawling backstage, and they had their match, which was okay. And then they brawled backstage because apparently their one-on-one match didn't solve anything. And then they brawled all the way back into this match, and this caused a weird distraction for Ren Sinclair, I guess. Like, Ren Sinclair got distracted from the chaos, which allowed Zarya to hit the F5 and pin and retain. You're a winner, and still, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Zarya.
What the fuck?
Like I said, I have to deduct a few points because of the fucking bullshit finish of the interference.
Okay.
Well, not interference, but more of
the diversion.
The diversion. Thank you.
Okay. Like, trust me when I say, like, this isn't even the first time we're gonna like folks. Remember this little plot line. It's gonna come back to us later.
Okay.
Remember this. It is important.
It is important. Oh man.
Okay, so
I just want these fucking diversions to stop happening.
No, it's supposed to be like we can't give Zarya a clean win over Ren Sinclair. Are we serious here? Listen, I love Ren. She's got a lot of energy. She's got a lot of personality. She's excellent in the ring. And she is an awesome contender. She would be an awesome North American champion. She's already a speed champion, which is excellent. Good on her. Why are we trying to say that Zarya cannot beat Ren Sinclair clean unless there's some sort of shenanigans involved when Zarya is the one who's bigger and more dominant and more scary and more powerful? By, and by which I mean by way of the presentation that these guys have been giving her.
Exactly.
You would imagine that this is the kind of thing you would do if the chicken shit heel was Ren Sinclair in this instance. Like, oh, hey, I'm getting away with, oh, well, I still beat you technically. Yeah, you beat me in the speed match by running out the clock. That kind of thing. Or Ren going over here like, oh, well, I still managed to beat you. Oh, that's because these guys bumped into me and you took over. And that's why are we flipping the script on it in this manner when the body language of the participants in this particular angle are swapped and therefore mismatched in the dynamics of how these matches are going? Yeah, it's an exciting match. It was very cool. Everyone, Ren was wrestling her ass off. Zarya was Zaryaing her ass czar. These fucking guys... Just these fucking guys, but come on, man! Are we going to pull the trigger on Ren Sinclair or not, or are we trying to wait until Zarya is called up to the main roster to do something or not? What the fuck, Starscream?
Honestly, I wish I had an answer. That was so.
I wish you had an answer too, because this is fucking ridiculous. You're the one who's supposed to answer this shit.
Well, actually, Wancho, I do have an answer for you because we might actually get an actual kick-ass match with no bullshit because at NXT Heatwave, it was announced that the Women's Speed Championship will be unified with the Women's North American Championship.
So they're retiring the speed belts.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
At Heatwave, Ren Sinclair... and Zarya one more time, right?
One more time for in the title unification match.
Huh. Well, the speed belt was fun while it lasted, I guess.
I know, and I just don't understand the reasoning because Ren Sinclair, she makes the freaking speed championship fun with her matches, and fans are excited to see her defend it. So what the fuck?
It's simple. It's because the entire point of that thing was to be a goddamn gimmick while they were streaming on X, the everything op. And then when they just realized that there's no fucking market to stream anything on X, the everything op, they realized that they made an entire show, an entire production, an entire set of championship belts for something that nobody was asking for. And it was all in the name of trying to appease the space baby dick rocket man. But that's another story for another time.
Yeah, no. You're right. You know what? That's okay, because we're going to go ahead and move on to the exciting segment of the night, and this one, this exciting segment is another clip from Shiloh Hill. So
what the fuck, buddy?
So as I announced last week on Wrestle Rewind, Shiloh Hill is unfortunately sidelined with a fractured jawbone injury, and so he's taking some time off, healing from the injury, which sucks.
Yeah,
But
that does suck. I'm sorry for him, but like, also he did have a little backstage thingy on TikTok where he was like, I'm backstage at NXT visiting my best friend in the whole world and bringing her a snack. Like he gets 2 cups of cottage cheese,
Yeah.
one for him and one for Tatum Paxley. But when he finds when he goes to their hangout spot, he finds her note saying, "I'll miss you," and I've been called up to SmackDown by my mommy Alexa Bliss.
yeah, I
It's
know.
like, oh, sad first.
Yeah, no. So in this episode of NXT, Shiloh Hill is once again like being a freaking YouTuber. He's pulling up these random facts that he's that he's researched, and let's see. And he pulls out this random fact about a poison fog from Naraku, and let's see.
Wait, the poison fog of Naraku.
Yeah, that
Evil in NXT, or are we talking Naraku from Inuyasha? No, you say poison fog. What are you talking about?
from Naraku from the NXT wrestler.
Okay, is that the name of a move, or are we talking about the character from Inuyasha having some sort of miasma?
That's the name of the move.
Okay, it's the name of the move.
Yes.
Okay, say that. Clarify, please.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Now, apparently he said that he found out that the poison fog, is apparently like used to test out on local pests, pests, and that is such a weird factoid to bring up.
The fuck?
Yeah, no, and apparently the poison fog is like famous for like sitting on top of the lava flows of Mount Fuji.
What? Are we sure we're talking about a finishing move or a wrestling move? Because this shit sounds like he's babbling about the anime.
No, he's not babbling about the anime.
Are
Otherwise,
you certain?
he did not say Inuyasha at any point.
No one had to say anything about Inuyasha, but this shit makes it sound like he's talking about anime.
Like,
Context! Context, motherfucker! Dear Lord, what the hell?
like I said, he's being a YouTuber. He's being a funny ass random YouTuber at this point.
I know this is funny, and he is being a YouTuber. Like, hey, but you're about to slam a bitch. No, but for real though, like, what the fuck? What is he what's he saying?
Like I said, he's babbling about factoids that he's been researching while he's been sidelined on injury. He's been researching on Naraku's poison mist, and then he also did further deep dives. I think that it's a tie-in with the poison fog that apparently comes from the lava clouds of Mount Fuji.
Yeah, that's just called sulfur. That's just called pyroclasm stuff.
Listen, I'm actually enjoying these videos because even though he can't fight, he's injured.
Saltpeter, yeah.
Yeah, because even though he can't fight right now, at least he's keeping himself like socially active.
Like he's keeping himself in the talks, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, he's good at that, and that's fine, and I don't have an issue with that. I'm just like, you've got to make the dots connect a little bit, please. Just a little.
Just a little.
Even if you're goofing as a YouTuber, even if you're goofing as a dude who finds out fun facts, like please connect it. I hope that he explained it a lot better than you, because
Yeah, he did explain it better than me.
good,
Trust me.
because you're not making a lick of fucking sense.
All right. Well, I don't need that.
Hey,
Thanks.
Storm, Peanut Gallery, thank you, sweetheart. He doesn't need it. He's got plenty of me, and I have a sharp thingies now. And I'm
Hot bees.
How about we don't plot any?
I'm cooking food.
How about we don't?
Cooking gallery.
Okay, guys. How about we don't plot any violence against me?
No, it's
Okay,
no,
good.
I will. It's funny.
All right, now let's get to the match of the night. And this one is Saquon Sugars versus Dion Lennox.
This is the fucking one that cost Ren Sinclair the title. What in the hell?
This happened this happened earlier in the evening. This is a rematch from the Great American Bash where Saquon Sugars beat Dion Lennox. And this one, there's really not much to say. It's pretty much a match for Dion Lennox was able to get the victory over Saquon Sugars, so now they're 1-for-1. And the numbers game was against Saquon. Like, he was going up against the entire Dark State. The rest of Dark State were at ringside. It was 3 against 1. Saquon Sugars tried to fight the odds. Even at one point, he tried to bring in his baseball bat, but the referee would not let him. Yeah, and he's supposed to be the good guy.
What?
Saquon Sugars is supposed to be the good guy with the baseball bat. Sorry, there's only one guy who's a good guy with the baseball bat who's the exception, and his name is Sting.
It was. Now it's just Steve Borden now.
He's still Sting!
No, he's retired.
Anyways.
Sorry, Joe.
Deion Lennox picks up the win.
I don't care.
Anyways.
They fucking caused Ren Sinclair a title match. What the fuck? You want me to care?
Yeah,
How dare
fair.
you?
Now, this one I do want to talk about. Hey, Juan, do you like promo trains?
Oh my god, not a promo train.
Yes! Yes!
What the fuck is going on?
So this happened immediately after the opening mixed tag match Tuesday night. The interviewer was trying to get thoughts from Lizzie Rain. Callie Armstrong from backstage. Callie Armstrong grabs the microphone from them and starts marching into the ring. And she's calling out, and Callie Armstrong was trying to call out Kendall Gray to get her shot at the NXT Women's Championship. But then they were interrupted one by one. First by Kalani Jordan, who really does not sound good as a heel, and then later, the NXT Women's Champion Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair came down to the ring together.
I can see that.
Kendall Gray, of course, still sporting the bandage on her ear from last week.
Yeah, I can see that.
See,
now that is what it looks like when you really have an ear injury.
Yes. So
Donald Trump wasn't shot.
Kendall Gray has a contract in hand, and she gives it to Kalani Jordan. She's pretty much sick of Kalani Jordan whining and complaining how she never gets an opportunity because she's a standout, but she never gets a shot at the NXT Women's title. Pretty much. So she hands the contract to Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan signs it. And Kalani and Kendall Gray will face off for the NXT Women's Championship at Heatwave. But Callie Armstrong was having none of that shit. She threw a huge bitch fest. And eventually, the whole talkie segment... Callie Armstrong's just mad. She is mad because Kendall Gray overlooked her again. And the whole thing ends in a big pull apart with the heels, with Callie Armstrong and Kendall Gray standing tall with Callie Armstrong and Kalani Jordan standing tall over Kendall Gray and Ren Sinclair.
Fuck?
It was just so bad because it was a promo train. It starts off with an NXT women's wrestler calling someone out, and then somebody else interrupts and goes, "Hey, oh no," or whatever. It just, we've seen this shit played out.
My fucking god. Okay, what the hell? Was this before or after Ren Sinclair's match?
Before.
Okay, it was before Ren Sinclair. Okay, wow, fantastic, nice. Another way to bury Ren Sinclair. Another way to make it look like Ren Sinclair can't get shit done. So she's standing up with her homegirl, the NXT Women's Champion, and Kalani Jordan and what's her face, Claire Armstrong?
Callie
Armstrong. Thank you. They're fucking. They team up to beat the crap out of the two baby faces, and they just square off. They just stare off at each other?
Like, they don't... are you two not gonna fight?
Are you two not gonna fight?
You know
Are you gonna kiss? Are you gonna patty cakes?
You know that Kalani Jordan signed the contract, right? She has the title shot.
You know, motherfucker, that, you could still fucking, try and beat her up. You can still say, oh, I'm not having any of this. How dare you? It's sorry, bitch, it's already signed. You can't do anything about it, so piss off and get in line. You know what you could do? You could try and whip her ass. Fantastic. And nothing? No?
Nope.
No? Not even? No?
Not even.
Okay, no. Okay. So we're just stupid then.
Yes, we are.
So everyone is just stupid.
Thanks, Shawn Michaels.
Ay.
All right, well, before we get into the main event, let's go ahead and talk about this honorable mention on Wrestle Rewind. This incredible one-on-one match between Lucian Price and Lexus King. And this is awesome because it was fucking fast. It was a Smash Mouth style wrestling, and it gave us this iconic moment in the ring where Lucian Price checked Lexus King in midair, slapped him so hard in the chest that it literally sliced sliced him open, and Lexus King was bleeding from the chest.
What the hell how does that even work? You sure there wasn't a gig involved?
No, it was no gig.
How the hell does that happen? Like, look.
Come on, WWE would not allow that a gig to happen.
You sure about that?
They're very strict.
You sure about that?
This is their
Are you sure about that?
PG, brother.
Are you sure about that? Do I need to pull up John Cena? Are you sure about that?
Not in a developmental, at least.
Are you fucking sure?
Oh my god.
No, it's not like Lexus King is a rank amateur.
But no, like that literally happened, and the shot and the slap was heard so loud, it was heard around the world.
Dear fucking Lord.
Now he wasn't bleeding profusely, but it did leave like a bit of like a cut or a laceration right there in the center of his chest.
Okay, so it's like if you're smacked on somewhere and it raises while it's before it gets bruised or something like that. That's what it does, right?
Yeah,
like an impression in reverse.
Like an impression, and it was bleeding a bit. It wasn't bleeding a lot, but he was bleeding a bit.
Okay, you said that it left a laceration, like a fucking gash.
That's what it looked like.
Then you know what that is? Then all it is that it's that he hit him so hard that it broke skin just enough for it to mix along with the sweat on his chest, and it looks like there's more blood on there. Okay, now I get it. It's still impressive. It's still wild. I'm guessing the visual is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, the visual's insane.
But there's no picture of it, is there? You forgot to get a picture of it, didn't you?
All right, smart ass.
I'm like, this fucking sounds like metal as fuck. Where's the picture? I want to see. Oh wait, you didn't get one.
No, I didn't get a picture.
How dare you? If you're gonna hype something like that, and if there's a picture for it, bring the picture. Picture it didn't happen. Don't you remember how the internet works?
I'll show it to you later.
Yeah, that's what they always say.
So now let's get over to the main event of this week's NXT, and this is the official in-ring debut of new NXT signee Cruz Montana as he goes one-on-one against Grayson Waller.
Okay, why the hell is Grayson Waller trying to look like Dexter Lumis now?
Actually, no, he looks much more demented than Dexter Lumis.
You sure? Because he doesn't have creepy gloves.
Oh my god.
He didn't marry Indy Hartwell.
No, of course not. And Dexter Lumis is not Australian, mate. But anyways, so yeah, whoever wins this match will be the number one contender to challenge Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship at Heatwave.
Yeah, let's do the shit.
Yep, for the past 2 weeks, Grayson Waller has been running off on the mouth, trash talking the entire NXT locker room, trash talking TNA wrestling, trash talking on how he hasn't gotten his gotten his big break yet in the WWE.
Well, whose fucking fault is that?
Apparently, it's not his fault. So,
yeah, and I guess with Cruz Montana over here looking like he's doing some sort of Sambo suplex reversal. That's not his fault either, huh?
Oh no, Cruz Montana. What you're seeing here is a beautiful move, man. That's not a Sambo suplex. Cruz Montana grabbed Grayson Waller, hit him with a back suplex face buster in the middle of the ring, dropping him face first on his Aussie face. No. And the fight continues at ringside because Grayson Waller tries to roll out of the ring, having none of that shit. But Cruz Montana wasn't gonna let him run for the hills. He runs out and hits a top rope dive, knocking him out over the announce desk. And Tony D'Angelo joins the commentary team with Booker T and Vic Joseph. And I'm gonna be honest, Tony D'Angelo doesn't add anything to the commentary. Like, he was asked questions. He was pretty much given softball questions from Vic Joseph, like, oh man, what do you make of this match? Or like, who do you see challenging you at Heatwave? And like, the way Tony D'Angelo responds seems very, how do I put it? Standard. Like, yeah, I know. Like,
so
he doesn't.
It's like he doesn't care either way.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's too calm. He's like, hey, you know what? He just doesn't show any like anger or emotion or like something, man. Like, even give us a little bit of the old Don of NXT, man. Come on.
No, sorry. No, there's no gabagools here.
Fuck. You're killing me, man.
However,
Well, speaking of killing, no, we haven't gotten to manslaughter yet. But Cruz Montana lays out what's his face lays out Grayson Waller with the Death Valley driver, and then hits the rolling buck 50, but was only able to get a 2 count. And then but then Grayson Waller was able to turn the tables on Cruz Montana, going over to the second rope and hitting the Hardaway elbow drop, but only able to get a 2 count. He goes out of the ring and hits a Rolling Thunder flatliner, but Cruz Montana would not stay down. And in the final seconds of the match, we get the match gets thrown out because, holy shit, Wancho, I think we got another member of the Bloodline.
oh my God, Umaga's back for the dead!
Worse, the son of Umaga, Zilla Fatu.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Zilla Fatu is here, baby, and he has laid out Cruz Montana
I'm
and
guessing
Grayson
he's not
Waller.
keeping the name Zillafatu.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna let him. I don't know if WWE are gonna give him are gonna allow him to keep his name because Samoans, or if they're gonna have him change his name.
Yeah, no. Was he acting all tribal and feral, or was he just acting like a hard-hitting Samoan motherfucker?
Hard-hitting Samoa motherfucker.
Then they might not let him keep his name.
Yeah, you're probably right. And you know what? That doesn't mean he's not going to have a bad run. I mean, shit. Solo Sikoa had an incredible run in NXT before joining the Bloodline.
Yeah, he's gonna. I'm guessing Zillafatu's already gonna be on the main roster next week.
Well, we'll find out. I don't think they're gonna fast track him just yet.
You sure about that?
They didn't fast track Solo. Well, actually, yes, they did.
Yes, they fucking did. Don't lie.
Shit, you're right. Oh God! Please don't fuck this up, guys. Please. Like, don't rush this cook. I mean, don't rush the cooking.
Let them cook. Let this boy simmer. Let him marinate, motherfuckers.
Exactly. Now, let's go ahead and shift gears into this week's edition of AEW Dynamite.
Oh boy, like the fuse hit the boom dynamite.
This week's AEW Dynamite, they make their return over in Las Vegas, Nevada, baby. That's right. The same city where AEW presented their first pay-per-view event of Double or Nothing in 2019.
Yay.
So much has changed over in the 7 years of the AEW's existence. For better or
Majority of which is they can't seem to fill the same buildings anymore.
Yeah. All right.
That's not a dig. That's just a fact.
I know. So, we start out AEW Dynamite off with an opening promo segment from Will Ospreay.
All right, so what's the ostrich boy got to say?
All right, so Will Ospreay is down. Will Ospreay is the #1 contender to face Kenny Omega for the AEW World Title at All In.
Yay.
Right? But unfortunately, like Will Ospreay, he's not feeling very happy right now. He was Will Ospreay's still feeling a little bit hurt by his promo by his confrontation with Kenny Omega last week on Dynamite, where Omega slapped him around like a bitch, and he was playing it off heel against Will Ospreay. Yeah. Now, Will Ospreay, of course, was also at the same time hyping up his opportunity, hyping up All In, and how he's going to make his country proud and become the AEW World Champion until he was interrupted and ambushed by the Don Callis family. Yep, you've got there's Jake Doyle, Lance Archer, and Mark Davis, the same Mark Davis that who got his ass kicked at the Mexican City street fight.
Literally last fucking week.
Yeah. They all came down to ambush, to jump Will Ospreay. And just when it looks like they were going to hit him with the pile driver, Kenny Omega runs down with a freaking lead pipe in hand and saves Will Ospreay from the beatdown. And then Kenny Omega gets on a mic and has a chat with Will Ospreay and pretty much telling him, like, hey man, I warned you about the Don Callis family. I warned you about the Death Riders. I warned you about Jon Moxley. And the way he was talking, the way he's talking.
Where's Bryan Danielson? Because we need to get set up. We need to set up a talent intervention right now. Because there's a potential sexual harassment lawsuit waiting to happen between Kenny Omega and that fucking microphone.
He was all up in it, and he was saying,
Yeah.
talking to Will Ospreay
In
in
this
a very weird fashion. I warned you.
He even fucking cribbed Voldemort.
You're a fool, Will Ospreay, and you will lose everything.
So Kenny Omega is definitely a heel, number one. And number two, dude, you don't have to try that hard.
No, he's not a fucking heel. He's sexually molesting the microphone. He's giving the fucking thing a rim job. Non-consensually. Jesus jumped up Christ, man.
I haven't eaten dinner yet. Please don't put me off my appetite.
I'll put you off whatever I want.
I will.
He hasn't been able to because he's letting me ramble, but he's at the same time not taking the opportunity of me rambling to try to take a bite. You ought to be taking bites while I'm rambling. That would be a smart thing to do.
Okay, well,
Too bad. Now I'm done rambling.
fine. After having that BJ moment with the mic, Kenny Omega...
BJ. That was fucking fourth base.
Fourth base, yeah. Kenny Omega helps Will Ospreay to his feet, telling him that he's not going to be there to help him again. And Will Ospreay grabbed the microphone from Kenny Omega and pretty much said, I never needed your help then, and I'm not going to need your help now. Thank you. And just walked off. I don't know. That was a very weak finish to the segment.
No. Will, this is the part where you shut the fuck up, Will Ostrich. Not because you're bad in the mic, but you are bad at the mic. But it's not because of that. It's because this is the fucking dramatic moment where you let the drama queen, Mike Fillator, over here, Kenny Oblivious, let him rail his own shit. Let him look like he's got the last word. It doesn't make you look weak. You can still be intimidating. You can still look strong. You can still look like a present and cogent contender, and no one can take that away from you. But this is the kind of fucking storytelling moment where you shut the fuck up afterwards. Let the other guys fucking monologue sit and marinate. God damn it. Fucking Will Ostrich doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. He talks too much.
At least he's not having sex with the microphone.
Yeah, no. Kenny Olivier here is getting onto fifth base now.
Mm-hmm.
And I just dropped my steak knife. Great.
On my way.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and move over to the exciting match of the evening.
Oh.
And this one is one of the tournament rounds of the AEW Continental Challenge Cup. Or as the C3, as Excalibur would like to call it.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. It's the AEW Continental Championship will be is being contested in another tournament.
What? No, what?
What?
Stabby.
Here we go. Yep, it's a first round of the AEW Continental Challenge Cup as the Switchblade Jay White goes up against David Finlay.
What?
Don't worry. I did exactly what you asked me to. I did do my homework on this one. We're going to talk about it later as we talk about the main event because I have a lot to say about the main event.
What are these rules?
All right. So, yeah, if you scroll down, you're going to have to scroll down a little bit more to find the rules. There we go. So, Juan, what are the rules of the Continental Challenge Cup?
First off, the All Elite Wrestling Continental Challenge Cup. Jesus Christ. Who the fuck makes these graphics? It's so fucking convoluted shit. But then again, the rules are convoluted because AEW is stupid. Because it's run by a coked out loser. No outside interference and no time limits, which is half of the stipulations for a Continental Championship match anyway. 16 wrestlers compete in 8 blind draw matches. That means nothing. Do you know what blind draw means? All it means is I took 16 guys and randomly paired them up. That's it. And and Tony Khan's fucking verbiage continues with the stupidity. The 8 winners then compete in 4 blind draw matches. Yeah, we know. That's how fucking randomizing works.
Wow,
Just
it's almost as if we're getting a glimpse into how Tony Khan books his matches.
We know that the 4 winners move on to the semifinals on August 26th in Glasgow, Scotland, and the Cup finally takes place at Wembley Stadium in London on August 30th. Winner of the final will receive the Continental Cup and will be the new AEW Continental Champion. So you mean to tell me now this Continental has a cup and a belt?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be a cup now.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And instead of this is just a random tournament. It's just say this is a tournament. Just say this is a fucking tournament. All right?
No, we gotta make it fancy. Well, we gotta make this different.
And we have to use termination like blind draw. All that blind draw is just fancy mark talk for random. Just say random. You dumb fuck. You're not. And this is the actual rules for the Continental Classic.
Yeah.
The tournament, the actual tournament for the belt.
Yeah, the big difference here is that...
is that you have... First off, you have 2 leagues. 2 brackets. The Blue League and the Gold League. And the winners from each of those leagues face off at the end for the actual Continental Championship. The rules for each one of those matches is that there are a 20-minute time limit. You get 3 points for a win and 1 point for a draw. And everyone is banned from ringside. So, instead of just a regular-ass win, we have to do this stupid round-robins point system to overcomplicate things in each one of these individual leagues. And then whoever has the most points at the end of these matches moves on to the final.
Yes.
It's not... No, sorry. You're not getting this chance.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. Hot tag! Oh, fucking...
Over here. Just take your seat. Take my seat. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a second and grab my soda bottle.
So before one begins, the big difference here is that, yes.
Too late, I'm already back. Fuck you. Hi there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Ravens flock, the tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and Jose's tag partner here on Wrestle Rewind. Jose was right about one thing. One key important thing. Would you like to know what Jose was right about, Rowlett? No. Jose was right about the fact that these tournament styles, the verbiage, the convoluted bullshit, are perfect indicators inside the coked out loser brain of Tony Khan, the chairman, general manager, and head booker of All Elite Wrestling. What other titles does he have?
He's the founder.
Founder of AEW. No, really, I thought that the founders of AEW were the Elite and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, so did I, but I looked up the Wikipedia page.
So you mean to tell me all that clout, all that horseshit that those guys put themselves through in the first years of AEW was fucking meaningless?
Pretty much.
Again, perfect insight into the mind of Tony Khan. The man doesn't know how to keep singular thoughts straight. Look at these fucking rules for the match styles for the Continental Classic. I'm down with no interference. I can even be down with a time limit. But you don't need it to be rounds robins point based. That part gets too many people to try to fucking but these guys can do this kind of match and that's how they can like that shit doesn't matter. We all know that pro wrestling is predetermined. We all know it's booked. We all know it's a work. We all know at this point and we like to take a joy out of the immersion of the matches. If you're going to try to make point systems and match wins matter, then you cannot book professional wrestling, because professional wrestling is simulated combat sports. It is done with the implicit knowledge of the matches being staged, being predetermined. What are you looking for, K-Storm?
Something about. Don't worry about it.
I hope it's not something terribly important.
No.
What is important is for people to fucking understand that this shit makes no lick of sense. Jose, do me a favor. The USB switches. Hit the one, the strip next to the monitor. Hit the one for the wireless mouse. That's all the way up at the end. All the way up.
All the way up, yep.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Okay, now throw me the wireless mouse. Right under the second monitor.
Oh, I see it.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Blind as a Zubat.
Now, these are the stipulations for the original Continental Classic tournament that necessitates this Continental Championship belt that nobody asked for, nobody wanted, and doesn't mean anything because you can still just defend this championship, supposedly, in regular matches. So what's the point of these specified rules for a specified championship if the specified championship can just be defended in regular-ass matches? So we get to the new version, the Continental Classic Cup. And we have new stupid rules. All it is just no outside interference. And no point system. Okay, that's cool. Trying to use shit like, oh, we have blind draw matches, and these are also blind draw matches. All that means is this shit is randomized. It means that the brackets themselves are not linear towards each other in any way. It means the first round of guys of 16 wrestlers are randomized to each other. The eight winners from those will face each other in a randomized fashion. There's no bracket to them. Then you have the semifinals, and then you have the final. Very simple. Just say that. Trying to fucking make it sound all technical and all scientific and analytical by saying that they're blind draw matches makes you sound like a fucking moron. And the fact that on top of now winning this Continental Classic Cup, a fucking trophy cup, and having the Continental Championship belt that no one asked for, doesn't mean anything, means congratulations. You are now a double winner of a double title that is stupid, no one asked for, doesn't mean anything, and doesn't matter. Motherfuck. I was able to make fun of AEW trying to use Taz's FTW championship because it was non-sanctioned. And I can get with the whole storyline that they were trying to put in for that, of saying like, oh, well, you see, this is because it's not a real title for All Elite Wrestling. Anyone can contend against it. Yeah, sure, okay. Is it going to be, since it comes from Taz's spirit and from his lineage in Extreme Championship Wrestling back in the day, does this mean that they're all going to be hardcore Extreme Rules matches? No, they're fucking not. So, there's no
minor correction there. The FTW title was defended in some hardcore matches in AEW.
Some, but it's not a requirement, is it?
No.
You know what would actually make that FTW championship seem like it worthwhile? It seemed like it was worthwhile by actually making that hardcore Extreme Rules matches, because that was the gritty, hard knock, like dirt in the face in the fucking dirt, fucking smash mouth ECW style wrestling that it came from. I'm not so fucking senile in my knowledge of pro wrestling to not know that that's how Taz's career in ECW came up. You'd think that there would be some germ of that, some semblance of that in its DNA for the supposed lineage of the FTW Championship. And when they got rid of it, we lost nothing of value. The same will go, and the same has already gone for the Continental Championship. Because the Continental Championship, the only thing that makes it special is really the stipulation under which it's contested. No interference, 20-minute time limit. Those are the only serious rules for the Continental Championship. Trying to do this overly done, fucking overly calculated, oh, we have these blue leagues and brackets and we have these points and you have to get the point system and you need to... Nah, motherfucker. This isn't the UFC. This isn't Major League Baseball. This isn't even fucking amateur wrestling. Like, shoot amateur wrestling. Nah, you don't get points for takedowns. You don't get points for pins. You don't get points for submissions. You don't get anything like that. Even trying to simplify it to this Continental Cup, he couldn't even do that without trying to throw in stupid verbiage and make it sound more technical and more interesting by fucking trying to call it blind draws. Motherfucking Tony Khan, I call him a coked out dweeb. Not because I genuinely believe the guy has a serious cocaine habit, although his behavior leaves a lot to be desired on that front. It's because his mentality, his self-presentation, his thought process that he expresses with the words coming out of his fucking dick licker mouth are those of a man who is so zooted out on Colombian powdered sugar that you can't fucking keep up with him. Wasn't it? Didn't he find a way to weasel himself into that 3-part Dark Side of the Ring story about Jeff Jarrett and TNA?
All the way at the end.
All the way at the end. And how much shit do you think he actually recorded that the folks on Dark Side of the Ring just looked at and said, we can't use any of this shit? You give the guy a fucking microphone, he will not shut the fuck up.
Dude, his eyes looked cartoonishly big.
There's no way to fucking do that. Like, unless you have some sort of visual effect. Like, if we had a live visual effect right now, if I had the fucking fart to actually do fisheye shit over here, like fucking make my eyes bulge out and shit, Black Hole Sun style.
It reminds me of that one scene of Donnie Darko where the main character like had his eyes like huge as he was tripping out.
Yeah, but that's in post-production. Tony Khan can do that shit live with his face. And that leaves one wondering whether or not he really is on the booger sugar. The point being is he's overcomplicates his shit even when he's trying to simplify this shit. And what's the point of it being a cup or a championship belt? You know what you do? You know what you do at that point? If you're realizing that the Continental Championship doesn't really mean jack shit anymore, then you know what you do? You have it unify with your stupid cup and retire the stupid belt. Retire the championship, make this an annual thingy if you must, and make it something of prestige and make it something of fucking, of getting people to fucking get behind and stuff they could do, but don't make it a championship anymore. Don't make it something that can be defended in rules, that in matches that doesn't even follow its own rules. You know, the no interference in 20-minute time limit. Just get rid of the belt. Get rid of the fucking belt. Get rid of the stupid C2. And while we're at it, fucking rename this shit C3 fucking moron. Excalibur, he needs to fucking suffocate on his stupid ass sock on his face.
Oh, but Juan, it's like the New Japan Pro Wrestling.
This isn't Japan! We're in the United States of America. You're going off to motherfucking Glasgow, Scotland, and then in London. Christopher Justice is up in the chat. He's saying Zilla Fatu. Hell yeah. Zilla Fatu's in NXT. Congratulations. You need to understand, if you're going to try to bring in elements of other styles of professional wrestling, that's fine. But don't try to fucking make like you can make off with the original ideas that came from New Japan Pro Wrestling, or original ideas that come from Lucha Libre AAA or CMLL by simply saying, oh, well, we're partners with them, which is just translation to Tony Khan threw money at their talent, bleeds those promotions dry, and makes them completely irrelevant even on their own home turf.
Yeah, right. AEW is just as much a partner with them as WWE is a partner with TNA.
Yeah. The only difference is, at least TNA is a good spot where the where any runoff wrestlers from WWE or NXT can head off and still make a decent living for themselves.
Yes, that's true.
You can't do that with the AEW guys going to CMLL or to Nuge, because Tony Khan has completely bled those promotions dry. Because it's not enough for him to be able to partner with them. No, he wants to own the idea of those styles of professional wrestling. That is the mentality of a coked out dweeb. How anyone can look at him and say that he's anything other than a sexless loser coked out dweeb who's worse than any Redditor you could ever imagine is beyond me. So let's get this stupid C3 shit out of the way. Don't bring it up again after All In. Don't bring up the Continental Belt anymore. Retire it, throw it away, I don't care. Give it to Nikki Cross. She knows where to put those kind of useless belts. And fucking get your shit straight, son. I want people to start spiking Tony Khan's fucking coffee cups with some fucking antidepressants. Maybe that shit'll get his shit to calm the fuck down. Some fucking ADHD medication. Zoot his ass up on some goddamn Ritalin instead of his favorite little booger sugar, which apparently is Dave Meltzer's dandruff. Tag in.
Ooh! Thank you for that.
Give me my soda. I didn't fucking drink anything. Raw dog it. One take. Never.
All right. Thank you for that, Juancho. So, pointless tournament aside, notwithstanding, this was still a good match between Switchblade Jay White and David Finlay.
Back to the actual match here.
Yeah, back to the actual match. Yeah, you're gonna have to scroll back up. All right, so here we go.
Yes,
two guys.
Please, tell us about the actual match, please.
That's right. Two ex-BFFs. They were once Bullet Club, and now they are two Bullet Clubs.
Oh! Is this what I think they are? Oh no, Jose! Oh, you done fucked up. You done fucked up.
Oh shit.
You done fucked up. You have fucked up now. You have fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Oh my god.
Now you fucked up.
You know, if you're gonna do that, Juan, if you're gonna do that gag, at least have it bookmarked.
You have fucked up. You have fucked up now. You have fucked up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just play it in the background while I talk about this match. Or
Suffer! Suffer!
calm down. Okay. So yeah,
that's what you fucking get for setting. You set it up, and I'm traipsing through the giant ass fucking cavernous butthole of a door that you gave me.
Next time, just bookmark it if you're gonna. The next time this happens.
Okay, I will.
Now, getting back to it, the leader of the Bang Bang Gang versus the leader of the War Dogs. Here we go. These guys wasted no time starting beating the shit out of each other in the middle of the ring, and eventually spilling the fight over at ringside. David Finlay was able to gain control of this match before going into a commercial break. By the way, minor little nitpick. Excalibur, when you go into commercial break, you don't have to necessarily say, "Oh, we'll be back in exactly 1 hour and 1 minute and 57 seconds, folks." Like, why'd you say that?
That's because he doesn't know how to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, and despite the match being so good, the commentary is so fucking dead. Excalibur doing the bare minimum to carry it by calling spot for spot in his monotone voice, and Paul White, the former Big Show from WWE, former WWE champion. I love the guy. He's great. He's amazing. But man, he sounds like he's ready to take a nap.
He fucking took the riddle out.
The opposite of Tony Khan, Jesus. Oh my god. But anyways, getting back to the match. So David Finlay maintained control during this match as we get back from commercial break. Even at one point, he tries to hit the brain buster in the middle of the ring, but Jay White would not go down. Frustration is setting on the face of the son of the Belfast Bruiser.
Oh no.
So David Finlay hoists Jay White over his shoulders, trying to go for another finishing move. But then Jay White, in the final seconds of the match, was able to reverse it and hit the Blade Runner to pick up the victory and advance in this cockamamie tournament. Your winner, Jay White.
Yay, good on him. I know that wasn't the move, but why does this look like Jay White was giving homeboy the Sister Abigail?
Because that's exactly the Blade Runner move. It is a swinging reverse STO.
So it is Sister Abigail.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
The only difference is that he doesn't do that thing that Bray Wyatt does,
like the little kiss on the head.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Never mind. All right. Okay. Cool. The match sounds like it was badass, and of course, you can't knock the Switchblade ever. So I ain't gonna fuck with that.
Exactly.
Like I said, I will call out stupid shit in the ring, and and if there's stupid shit happening, I will say so. I don't care what promotion it's in. So yeah, I fucking rag on AEW plenty, but if the match is good, the match is good. I'll fucking tell you. God fucking damn it.
All right, now let's get over to the exciting segment, and it's supposed to be a Tony Schiavone interview with the newly crowned AEW World Trios Champions, Hangman Adam Page, Brody King, and the Ring of Honor World Champion Bandido.
Yay! All right, congratulations to these guys. They're Trios champions. I'm glad for them.
Yep, they captured the championships last week at Grand Slam Mexico, and just as Hangman Adam Page was about to regale us with some Spanish talk, they were interrupted by the returning Swerve Strickland. Come complete with Prince Nana. Yep.
I miss his old scene. Because that one actually pops, for fuck's sake. That one actually slaps. And you can't hate on
Prince Nana.
Hate on Prince Nana at all. He gives energy.
Hell yeah, man! Shit.
I want to see Prince Nana fucking dance and wiggle for us again. God damn it! I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck.
Same.
God.
So Swerve Strickland gets on a mic. He interrupts the proceedings, and he goes to run down each one
of the Trios champions. Fucking hell. Sorry, I didn't even cut you off.
Yeah, it's okay. Swerve first runs down Bandido on how they last faced off at Double or Nothing. Then he runs down Brody King, referencing how they have 10 years of history, which is great for the hardcore fans, but for the casual viewers
who only watch AEW for some fucking reason,
will have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
None.
But still, it was still serviceable. And then he turns his attention to Hangman Adam Page, and he brings up how Hangman lost his opportunity to he lost his match at MJF, and he pulled a Cody by screwing himself out of challenging for the AEW World Title ever again. Even though Tony Khan later revealed that it was more of a handshake verbal agreement, and they could go back on it if they want to.
Like, more to the point, Swerve, no disrespect. You've got a point, but isn't Hangman Adam Page the motherfucker who burnt down your childhood home before your very eyes?
And who kicked your ass complete with syringe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sticking a goddamn hypodermic needle into your fucking mouth.
Now,
you literally got burned so bad that TNT or TBS, they used the burning footage as a goddamn Yule log. That was the funniest fucking thing of all time.
It was great.
It was beautiful.
Now, that being said, and I'm surprised that Hangman Adam Page didn't reference any of that when he gave his retort.
Seriously. If you're going to be like, oh, we're going to inside shoot, bro, and we're going to talk about the stuff that we did in the past because the real fans follow us up, bring up the shit that was televised on this promotion at least.
No, instead, Hangman just brings up, results, comparing results between himself and Swerve, and how Swerve did a whole bunch of dastardly things, but has nothing to show for. Which I guess that counts as a brief summary of everything he's done. But whatever.
I'm saying, wait, where the fuck did Tony Schiavone go in all this?
He disappeared. And then they were interrupted by the Demand, led by Ricochet. I don't have a picture because fuck
Good,
Ricochet.
fuck him.
By Ricochet,
Fuck
Bishop
Puerto Rico.
Khan, and Toa Leona. And apparently they've teamed up with a faction from Ring of Honor called the Lethal Twist, led by Jay Lethal, Blake Christian, and and Lee Johnson. Holy shit, I remember those names.
Oh, wow, Ring of Honor? I heard that they were pretty good. I wonder if they're ever going to be on TV someday.
No, actually, no, I'm sorry. I got it confused with AEW Dark. Sorry don't temper your expectations. It's not what you think.
That's a shame.
So Ricochet gets on the mic, and he sounds so goddamn ridiculous. And I could not stand to hear him for another minute, but he gets on the mic, and he pretty much tells Swerve, like, oh, man, you're outnumbered. And because, there's 9 of us who hate you, and there's only 1 of you, and Prince Nana, he ain't gonna help you, so get to step in. He talks in this weird voice, and he doesn't sound threatening.
How the fuck does Samantha Irvin sleep next to this man?
Exactly. I think Samantha Irvin is taller than him. I think. Don't quote me on it.
I wouldn't be surprised if she were.
So Swerve Strickland slowly walks back up to the entrance ramp, walks past Ricochet, but before leaving, he gives one final jab saying, something, Brody King may be the big dog, but Ricochet's barking like a little bitch. Oh!
And then what did Ricochet and his gang do?
Ricochet was going to jump up, but this gang held him back like, no. Hold me back, man. Hold me back.
Was he actually shouting, hold me back?
No.
All right, no, he really was going to try to jump on the guy. And
he was going to jump on the guy, but the Demand kept him like, nah, man, don't do it.
Okay, at the very least, that's a natural reaction stuff. If this is going to be something with like tension and Swerve Strickland trying to walk off, that at least is natural reaction shit. That makes sense. That kind of works. I can understand it. Well, why the fuck did Bandito, Brody King, and Adam Page just take those tongue lashings like a trios of bitches?
At least Hangman Adam Page was able to try to volley. At least he tried to volley back.
No, Hangman, you just fucking dunk on him. I burned your house down, bitch, and you couldn't stop me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Like, yeah, you can say, like, yeah, that was in the past, but I'll say this to this day. I'm still kind of proud of myself for that shit. You could have said that.
Oh, no, but Hangman Adam Page, he's very ashamed of his bad deeds, Juancho. He doesn't want to go down that road again, because that was a dark...
You don't have to go down the dark and evil road to be able to acknowledge, oh, hey, by the way, how's your childhood home doing these days?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, and say that shit with a little smirk on his face, like, yeah, okay, I'm not going to do that shit anymore, but damn, it felt good at the time.
Yeah, no, you're right, but essentially, yeah, no, Swerve just pretty much dog-walked everybody.
Whose house?
Swerve's. And Tony Khan.
Somehow.
Anyways, so now let's get over to the match of the night. And this one I actually saw alongside with Juan, and this is a match I really didn't care for because it was only like a few minutes long, and it wasn't even all that interesting. And unfortunately, it's one of 2 women's matches on AEW Dynamite.
They had 2?
I know, right?
That's like one more than one.
One more than one on TV.
Oh my god. That's such progress.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's Chris Statlander going one-on-one against... hang on, let me read her name. There we go. Viva Van. Sorry. Haven't seen her since AEW Dark. I gotta stop referencing that.
See, you can keep referencing that because it's true.
Anyways, so there's really not much to say about this match. This match was only went for a couple of minutes, and the crowd were chanting for Viva Van, even when Chris Statlander was pretty much just dog walking Viva Van throughout the match. Like Statlander hits the Wednesday Night Fever, gets the win. Go Statlander, I guess. Another notch for her belt.
One thing.
What's up?
Which one was presenting heel in the match?
None of them.
Neither.
Babyface versus babyface.
Okay, so no one cares.
Nobody cares.
Guys, come on, man.
Oh no! You want to see something really bad? Let's go ahead and talk about the really poor segment after that.
Which is immediately
after the match. There's an impromptu interview conducted by WWE hardcore legend Mick Foley.
Yay!
I know he's now an AEW employee, but he's still a WWE hardcore legend to us.
What? I just realized, by the way, Chris Statlander, the little star on her chest, that's the Captain Marvel star, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It looks great.
She needs to be careful.
Now,
She needs to be careful because they got that Disney money, you know.
oh my God! Now Mick Foley first. He took the first couple of minutes to plug his shirt and how the Mick Foley shirt will be available on AEWShop.com. Thanks. Way to put
Cheap plug and cheap pops.
cheap plug and cheap pops. And then he gives a mic over to Statlander to talk about the TBS Championship and the upcoming Fatal 4-Way match that's going to be next week. And when we heard her talk, man, oh man, like me and Juan, we went back and forth on this. Her delivery was not good.
I know, it was, and that's so fucking depressing too, because she's fucking incredible in the ring.
But she does not. But she cannot talk her way out of anything. Like, she is bad at talking. God.
Grief.
Yeah, no, it's and she tries to talk about about showing respect for Maya World and how she's wants to get her hands on on Persephone and Hikaru Shida, but thankfully the interview was cut short thanks to Persephone making her way down to the ring for the other women's match, which was not the exciting match for my pick of Wrestle Rewind, but it was still better than Chris Statlander's match against Viva Van.
And wasn't this also leading to a weird promo train thing going on involving Chris Statlander and involving Thunder Rosa was in here as well? Or
no,
Hikaru
Thunder Rosa
Shida?
was Hikaru Shida. Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Well,
It was a tag match. It was a tag match between Persephone and Hikaru Shida versus Maya World and I forgot the other babyface's name. And Hyan. Sorry, Hyan. Another person from AEW Dark.
wow.
Jesus, I know. I'm just pulling it straight out of the
dark recesses of the roster.
Yeah.
Where this motherfucker employs over 200 people and doesn't put more than maybe a dozen and a half on TV every week because he's an idiot.
All right. Now, before we get into the main event,
just before we get into the main event, just remember that as long as the women's division, as long as women's wrestling continues to be booked like crap, this will forever have its place in the social discourse. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind, where our facts are indisputable and the matches don't matter.
Exactly. Yeah. So now, before we get to the main event, let's go ahead and talk about a dishonorable mention on Dynamite. And this is something I really want to get into. And I'm surprised that you didn't save the hot tag for this one.
Well, this is going to be funny. Go on.
It's a one-on-one match for the TNT Championship as Kevin Knight defends the title against Chris Jericho. Jericho, because saying his last name sounds cooler than saying his full name, like, for some reason.
Bitch, you ain't Cher. Bitch, you ain't Beyonce.
You ain't even Goldust.
Bitch, you ain't Bono.
And this match, up until the finish, was actually fine. There was nothing for me to complain about. It was actually doing pretty good. Jericho were actually doing pretty awesome, and it almost made me care about it up until the end. So let me get to the end. So Chris Jericho has the walls of Jericho locked in on Kevin Knight. Referee Aubrey Edwards is on the ground seeing if Kevin Knight's going to tap out to the submission. And then we cut over to...
Jericho is square in the center of the ring, mind you.
Yeah.
He has the jet. He has this guy in a position where he cannot escape.
And then, at ringside, facing the crowd, Don Callis rolls into the ring. And the idea is that...
he goes into the ring first.
He goes into the ring first, and then he grows out of it.
At which point Chris Jericho
just, while with the submission hold locked in, maneuvers all the way closer to the ring ropes, closer to Don Callis, close enough for Don Callis to finally get up and hit Jericho in the head with the screwdriver while the referee is right fucking there. And then Kevin Knight hits his finisher to pick up the win and retain the title. You're a winner and still TNT champion Kevin Knight. Fuck this shit.
Jose, I am going to strike you with this screwdriver.
Well, no. Wait. You can't. Hang on. Let me get a little closer. Hang on. Okay.
Ah! Fucking idiots! I don't know who's dumber in this. Jericho for going along with this farce of a goddamn angle in the middle of the match, or fucking Don Callis, who was in a position to actually slide into the ring and whack Jericho with the screwdriver and still get the angle across. Did it have to be on the apron of the ring for it to work? No, it did not. Because Aubrey Edwards was already in a position where she legitimately would not be able to see anyone coming in to interfere. She was already in that spot. But because either Don Callis or Jericho or both of them had agreed that the screwdriver spot must be at the ring ropes, the both of them fucked up their cue. Jericho waddled on forward like a mentally deficient duckling.
Oh.
And kaboom boom.
Oh, pain bad.
Oh, prophecy will help. Oh, pain indeed bad. Oh my fucking lord.
It's so awful.
Shoot me.
No.
No, because then I have to deal with her. I don't want that.
Point. You can't handle that.
Don't put that curse on. Don't put that evil on me, Juan.
Yeah, good point. You wouldn't survive.
Gee, thanks.
Hey.
That being said, I'm not so much as annoyed at Jericho as I am annoyed at Don Callis. I just want Don Callis off of fucking TV, dude.
He's annoying.
He's annoying, and his spots. Anytime he interferes,
it's not heel heat. It's go away heat. It's X-Pac heat. So no, just no.
All right, here we go. Let's get to the main event, and this is another round in the AEW Continental Challenge Cup.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna go over the rules anymore because I already fucking.
Yeah, you already did that. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. This main event, as and in this tournament round, you have Jungle Jack Perry going 1-on-1 against the AEW Continental Champion himself, Jon Moxley. And speaking of Moxley. Okay.
The stupid fucking backstage promo with the Death Riders.
That's what I was gonna say.
Mentally
speaking of, that was what I was gonna say. Before the match started, they had a backstage promo with the Death Riders. I don't have a picture.
I know.
And I swear, man, this is the perfect example of like why these guys were never pushed into WWE and why these guys need to take promo classes. Why they need to learn how to talk. I don't
You
even.
had Cesaro. You had Claudio Castagnoli trying to talk like a badass.
You had
He sounded like he fucking just took a heavy dose of like extra strength NyQuil.
Yes, you have Pac You have Neville, Pac, the first ever, a former NXT champion, and he
sounded like he was fucking on NyQuil.
And he was sounding like he was on fucking NyQuil. And then you get Jon Moxley. And to be honest, the more I see his promos, the more I see his videos, the more I don't seem to understand why fans like him. Like, I'm sorry, but like his energy is so he still
comes off lethargic. It comes off dumb. And in the background, they've got Wheeler, Useless, and who the fuck else?
Marina Shafir.
Oh yeah, and Marina Shafir tying up and grunting at each other while pressing their foreheads against each other. Not actually trying to do any sort of shoot-style fight or nothing like that. But it's literally just they're grunting and they're twisting their fucking foreheads at each other while with a really shitty collar-shoulder tie-up.
It's so dumb.
Neck and collar tie-up.
It's so fucking dumb. Also, Moxley, wake the fuck up. This isn't 2016. You're not on the Stone Cold podcast.
You're not on the sauce anymore, Moxley. We're proud of you. Every single day you remain sober is a victory. But you know what you can legally drink? Coffee. Wake the fuck up. Get some fucking Café Bustelo up in your ass. Wake up. If you're trying to be a badass, have a little energy behind it. Just a scooch of energy. Just a little bit. Wouldn't kill you.
Thank you. Hell. All right, so let's get to this fucking match. And hey, you know what made its way back into a Moxley match, Juan? Blood! But not his blood. Oh yeah, it didn't take very long for one of these guys.
How many minutes into the match before blood came in?
Like 5 minutes.
Okay, how many minutes before they stepped out of the ring?
2.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that just goes to show you this bitch-ass motherfucker, Jon Moxley, can't have a regular match to save his life.
No, he cannot. And, no. So
he's done it before. He can do it. He can do it well. He just doesn't want to because he's a piece of shit.
Oh no, speaking of which, fucking Excalibur tried to make a big deal out of Moxley saying like, oh, many people think that, and Big Show, many people think that Moxley is just a hardcore wrestler, but that's not true. And then Excalibur tries to add credibility saying like, oh yeah, Moxley is also a very good wrestler, and he's also an expert in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, even though he calls it Death Jitsu.
No! He brought up the Death Jitsu shit again?
Yes, he did.
Sure. Let's go ahead and tug on that thread again. Let's go ahead and tug on the thread where the one Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu amateur tournament that was filmed with Jon Moxley in it, and he was beaten by some random scrawny kid who came out from his shift at 7-Eleven, and that Moxley was such a salty bitch over that he didn't even shake the guy's hand at the end. Yeah, let's bring that up again. Surely that's not going to fucking backfire on the presentation of Jon Moxley at all, is it, Steve?
Thank you for reminding me that.
I will never forget that, because that one little stupid video is the number one reason why I will not and cannot ever take Jon Moxley's I'm a hardcore shoot fighter fucking... What is it? Like Rock'em Sock'em, Masher Basher. What the fuck was that name of the most cool movie he's trying to...
Romper Stomper.
Yeah, there we go. Romper Stomper, Persona. It will never...
I don't even know what Moxley is at the end of the day. I don't even know what he wants.
Moxley is cosplaying as a hardcore, badass death jitsu jackoff. No.
No, dude.
And no. I'm sorry, dude. No.
Also, shave your back. Anyways, so when
oh my god, no! Don't tell me his back is fucking. Is he fucking getting George the Animal Steel shit up in there?
I'll let you be the judge of that because I have more photos of the main event. So as we get back from commercial break at exactly 1 minute and 59 seconds. So first of all, Jack's. You know what? Jack's face tells a lot of things. He is checked out. Poor Jack, man. Someone give him a fucking Shirley Temple. He's finished.
Poor Jungle Jack. Oh my god. He's such a good sport for putting up with Moxley's horseshit.
Despite putting up a valiant effort, like Jon Moxley is pretty much dog walking Jungle Jack throughout the entire match. Like, Jungle Jack was able to fire back just a little bit, like with a couple of like diving moves and a super kick here and there. And then we get into this weird face-off, which is Jon Moxley jacking himself off, where they both, like,
they're rubbing their foreheads at each other.
They're rubbing their foreheads at each other and exchanging fake elbow shots. And
oh my fucking lord!
Oh, hey, look, there's a clear view of the back. Here, Juan, I'll let you be the judge.
Hey, Storm, you want to see something gross?
No!
Too late. I'm blowing it up anyway.
Oh, for God's sake. No.
Hey, I know I've got it bad, but Jesus fucking Christ, this guy has no excuse. That is all fuzz. This is all fuzz. There's fuzz all up in this bitch. And you see the streaks of fudge down here. What the fuzz?
Juan has now transitioned from calling out fashion faux pas to calling out personal care.
The grooming, motherfuckers.
Grooming.
Shit. You think that just because I've got a Jedi mullet and I'm sometimes kind of shaggy face, you think that I'm a slob? No fucking way. I fucking need to be finessed.
Washo, considering how much attention that you've been getting from the opposite sex these days, I don't think anybody thinks you're a slob.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Anyways, so after we indulge Moxley for a bit, Jungle Jack tries to lock in the snare trap, but Moxley was able to break out of the submission hold, and in the final minutes of the match, Moxley does his rear naked choke to force Jack Perry to tap out to get the win. Your winner by submission and advancing in this tournament, Jon Moxley.
Every single time he cinches anyone up like this, I am reminded of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fucking tournament. He will never actually fucking work it.
Man, so if anybody
got beat by a fucking 7-Eleven racetrack fucking gas station employee.
So I got a question. I have a question. So if some random person shows up to Moxley at public and they're carrying around a 7-Eleven Slurpee, will Moxley get PTSD? Will that trigger him?
Who knows? Who fucking knows?
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to this week's edition of TNA Impact.
Please tell me there's some hope.
Well,
I'm asking nicely.
Well,
I think I deserve some.
This is one of the recorded tapings all the way in northern Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and here's where and we kick things off with a one-on-one encounter. And I honestly feel like I've seen this match before, but then again, I took a break from wrestling for a while, so I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and talk about it. It's a one-on-one match featuring Ricky Sosa.
Bang, bang! Sosa! Oh, yeah, this fucking beautiful fucking dynamic motherfucker. Awesome. Okay, I remember. He's in the TNA roster right now. Awesome.
That's right. Ricky Sosa goes one-on-one against Brian Myers of the System, flanked by Bear Bronson,
aka the most professional wrestler. Nice. All right.
So
pretty solid hand in the match, and Ricky Sosa, he's got personality, he's got flair, he's got some moves, he's got some of his essentials down. Okay, let's see how this match goes.
All right. So both these guys. So the story behind the System right now is that apparently they are now the gatekeepers of TNA wrestling, and they're going to prevent any newcomer from trying to move up the ladder in the promotion. So, like I said, pretty good match. Ricky Sosa takes a fight to the former tag champ.
I was about to say, like, from the looks of this, it looks like Brian Myers is getting his ass whipped.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, System. That doesn't look good for you.
But it didn't take long for Bear Bronson to get in the middle of it all. With the referee's back turned, he provides a little bit of leverage, allowing Brian Myers to take over the match. Ricky Sosa.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know.
Heels.
But thankfully, Ricky Sosa was able to hit a comeback. He was able to floor Brian Myers with a couple of moves, knocks out Bear Bronson with good measure, goes over to the top rope, hits a fabulous moonsault to pick up the victory to open up a TNA Impact. Your winner, Ricky Sosa.
Nice. All right, I can dig this. All right, so yeah, let's put the bad guys down. Let's fucking get the good, the hot new baby face. Very X Division coded. I could see him going for the X Division championship in the near future. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Yeah, fucking yeah, Sea King. Yes.
Fuck yeah, Sea King. All right. Now let's get over to the exciting match of the night, and this one is a 6-man tag team match.
Holla, 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 holla.
Oh, yes. And this one features Order 4 being led by Mustafa Ali, Agent Zero, and Josh Schuyler versus the team of Rich Swann, BDE, and a mystery tag partner of their choosing.
It's John Schuyler, by the way.
John Schuyler, thank you. John Schuyler.
All right.
So Order 4 has challenged these two guys to find a tag partner to team up with them. And they did. And the first thought in my mind, I thought it was going to be someone stupid as a hometown man. But it turns out I was wrong. It was none other than the former TNA International Champion, Trey Miguel.
All right.
He's
That's
back
good.
from injury.
All right, fantastic. Nice, dirty little rascal. Sorry. Hang on, we're back. Okay, we're back with sound. I do apologize, but holy shit.
All right.
I don't know how. I do not know what happened. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So as we continue with the 6-man tag match, like Special Agent Zero has been doing a lot of the legwork for Order 4. Go ahead and show the next picture because damn, look at the power of this guy. Double choke slam on BDE and Rich Swann. Mother indeed. Holy shit.
Like, at least the thing with BDE, he's not trying to do the Logan Paul shit of, oh, I'm a streamer, I'm a YouTuber, and I'm gonna be a wrestler.
Or he's not acting like an athletic coward like I Show Speed.
No. I Show Speed, that's not really an athletic coward. It's more of a, like, this isn't his milieu. BDE is taking this shit legitimately seriously and is trying to ply his craft. So, it's more like he's doing the David Arquette route.
Okay, that's fair.
Because, David Arquette was doing it as a clown show shit, but now in his older days, he's like, he actually wants to do it legit, so, okay.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, Special Agent Zero is scary. Yeah,
Special Agent Zero is scary. So Mustafa Ali, the former champ, the leader of the Order 4, gets tagged in. He starts picking up the scraps, starts working over Rich Swann. Frequent tags from the Order 4 to keep Rich Swann away from the baby faces until eventually Rich Swann does tag in Trey Miguel. Trey Miguel comes exploding out of the corner, starts knocking down the members of the Order 4. Yep, go ahead. And he turns his attention to Mustafa Ali. He drop kicks Mustafa Ali from the air, then hits his finishing move on John Schuyler. I said John this time, not Josh. Hits his finishing move on John Schuyler to pick up the victory for his team. Your winners, Trey Miguel, John Schuyler. Trey Miguel, BDE, and Rich Swann.
There we go.
Hey.
Hey.
And but unfortunately, after the match, they were jumped by Special Agent Zero again. And they all got laid out until the TNA International Champion Jason Hotch runs down for the save, chasing Mustafa Ali in Order 4 out of there.
Hey, okay. I just realized something that would be fucking funny. Where's Mustafa Ali from again?
He's from Chicago, Illinois.
You know who else is from the Midwest area? Current Michigan the senator candidate, Dr. Abdul Al-Sayed. Considering that Mustafa Ali is also a Muslim man, you know what else he could do? He could try to fucking, if he ever, like, let's say if Order 4 decides that their leader is too weak or whatever shit, and they throw him out or whatever, he could try and tap into, like, personalities of, like, Zoran Mamdani and Abdul Al-Sayed.
Oh my god.
They're both Muslim men and they're both, like cool guy politicians.
Oh my
That
god.
would actually be fucking funny. I just realized that.
That would be
the
funny.
The only thing that really sparked me on that is because in this little fucking random ass move where Mustafa Ali has Rich Swann held up, look at that smile and tell me that doesn't look like the smile of a man who's about to clean up New York City.
Actually, yeah, it does.
I knew it!
Actually, no, that looks like a man who's about to clean up Chicago.
Exactly!
Oh my god.
See, it's like pottery. It's that rhymes.
All right.
No, that just clicked with me, but that's just serendipitous there. I doubt that Mustafa will actually tap into that stuff, considering that he's still remaining a heel. But if he'd ever turned babyface and wanted to keep his little, I'm a man of the people politician gimmick going on, that would be the most natural route to go. That's just me.
No, I get it. Now let's get to the exciting segment of the night, and this is a talkie promo segment featuring Moose, and as he calls it, the face of the franchise's speech. And this...
Yay!
No. Pretty much, Moose is in a rivalry with a fellow TNA veteran, Frankie Kazarian. These two are set to square off in a steel cage match at Lockdown, where the only way to win is to escape. And in this segment...
To escape what?
To escape the cage.
What kind of cage?
The steel cage.
What kind of steel cage?
The solid steel cage.
Yeah, the solid steel cage.
Fuck off. So, Moose, showing a little bit of his comedic side, rips off Frankie Kazarian's King speech and has, like, he stole Frankie Kazarian's props. Like, he stole his microphone, his little, like, his stool, and he had his glasses on before throwing it out to the crowd and everything. He was pretty much mocking Frankie Kazarian in the middle of the ring while also talking about their impending match at Lockdown. And then it was interrupted and then Frankie Kazarian runs down and has a little bit of a brawl, which led to Moose standing on top.
Standing and whipping his ass.
Yeah. Moose can be funny sometimes.
He can be. And, like, the easiest way to do this is copy your enemy, satirize their stupidity, and or you could show how you do their shit better than they can.
Yeah, exactly. Like how CM Punk does the thugonomics better than John Cena.
Not exactly. Here's the thing. John Cena helped Punk write those rhymes. And Punk helped John Cena in presenting the promo.
Shit. Damn.
Sorry, that doesn't work.
Fine, whatever. All right.
This worked.
Yeah, this definitely.
Some fucking how.
Some. Now let's get over to the match of the night. And maybe it's just me. I like the opening match. The opening match is fine. I'm just tired of seeing the system on screen. And let me talk about this. It's a match between Eddie Edwards, the leader of the system, versus Casey Navarro.
And he's got Alicia.
Yeah, I'm just about done with Eddie Edwards, at least, because I think, like I said, I'm just done with the system. I'm very tired of it. I'm very tired of this faction being all over.
It feels like they've outlived they've outstayed their welcome.
Yeah. The match was fine, nowhere near exciting as the opening contest. Casey Navarro did pick up the win, and then the system started wailing and beating the shit out of Casey Navarro.
Is Alicia Edwards rocking a fucking kendo stick there?
Yes, during the match, she tried to roll in the kendo stick to Eddie Edwards to use as a weapon. Casey Navarro catches it, whacks Eddie Edwards with the kendo stick with the referee's back turn before hitting his finisher.
Goddamn.
Yeah. So then after that, then this group of random heroes chased the system out. We got from left to right, the Ricky Sosa, Casey Navarro. I forgot who the woman's name is. Shit. But I know who the bald guy is. It's Giovanni Vinci, or rather Fabian Eichner.
Oh, Giovanni Vinci. Okay, Eichner, same guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, they're formed a temporary alliance. They're the young people. They're the new TNA wrestlers who are trying to fight back against the system. Because the system are gatekeepers, and they're trying to keep any new wrestlers from climbing to the top.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm legitimately just confused. I don't know who I don't know what's going on over here.
Oh, you're trying to find out who the lady is?
Yes, I am.
All right, scroll down. Let me see if
I'm searching. Relax, I got it. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm helping. Oh, Jada Stone.
Oh, it is Jada Stone. Okay, cool.
My bad, Jada Stone. I'll remember that. I had it was at the tip of my tongue. I couldn't remember it, but now I do. All right, now let's get over to the. This segment was a little weird to watch. Let's talk about this. So it's a backstage segment. And featuring the TNA Knockouts World Champion Xia Brookside. She was supposed to get her makeup done by whoever's doing makeup backstage. And then her eyes are closed the whole time. Then when we get back from commercial break, she opens her eyes, she looks in the mirror, and she looks like a total mess.
And who could do such a thing to her? And it's Elena Black.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Okay. I'm not a fussy makeup person. Not 100% of the time. And I certainly can't frame a lady's face to save my life. However, why the fuck would you just close your eyes and let someone do your makeup on you like that? Like, if you're doing someone's makeup over here, for fuck's sake, fucking keep one eye open at a time. Right?
Yeah.
Am I stupid or something? Am I drinking stupid juice?
I don't know. I haven't had makeup. Well, actually, no, I guess I have. But that's a totally different story for another time.
Stage makeup doesn't count.
Yeah.
But apparently it does count in Xia Brookside's case over here, because that's what Elena Black smothered her in. Ha ha.
Yes, Elena Black and Xia Brookside had a very weird brawl backstage. It looked like they were hesitating and beating the shit out of each other. So that's why it was weird for me. And now
I did see the brawl, and I get it, where you're coming from on there, only because it looked like they were trying to, like, finish, but the other, like, one of them would finish and try to walk off, and the other girl would try to grab her and continue the brawl.
Yeah.
So it felt a little stuttered.
It did.
In that regard. Like, you will know what they're going for, it just didn't translate quite the way they might have expected.
Exactly.
All right. It's not like it's bad, it was just
weird.
No, just the execution was slightly clunky.
Yeah. All right. Now, before we talk about the main event, let's talk about the honorable mention, and it is a semifinals round in the TNA Knockouts TV title tournament. Indy Hartwell versus M by Elegance, and this was actually a freaking awesome match. Mm-hmm. Of course, there was some Elegance shenanigans at ringside with Heather and the personal concierge. By the way, where the hell is Ash by Elegance? Screw her.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, no. But Indy Hartwell did her best to try and fight against the odds, and then during the match, I kid you not, like the ladies brawled their way into
Xia Brookside and Elena Black.
Yeah, the Xia Brookside and Elena Black brawled their way into during the match near the finish, causing a distraction for Indy Hartwell, allowing M by Elegance to hit her finishing move to pick up the win and advance to the finals.
Your winner, M by Elegance. Sorry, Indy. Yeah, no, this was exactly what they did over in NXT.
Yes.
What the fuck, man?
Only with less makeup.
Yeah. Instead of the ladies over here brawling and interfering, you had the guy Saquon Sugars and who the fuck he was fighting with?
Deion Lennox.
Thank you, Jesus.
It's okay. It's hard to memorize a new wrestler's name.
It's like Potter Tree. It's like it rhymes.
No, it's not. All right, let's get over to the main event. Oh, yeah, baby. It's a one-on-one contest for the TNA World Championship. These two men who have never fought before will face off for the first time ever as the defending champion Nick Nemeth, the Wanted Man, takes on the one half of the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Jeff Hardy.
All right, so at long last, let's see how this works out. I get what they were trying to do with the whole thing, their build-up, but still, what the fuck, Jeff?
Yeah, no, and Jeff Hardy came down to the ring, and he had his like old entrance music from like back in his like immortal days of TNA wrestling.
You mean back when he was trying to be Will-O-the-Wisp?
No, back when he was trying to get high.
Oh no.
Yeah, and he brought out
time when he fucked up with Sting.
Yes, and he brought out his vanity Jeff Hardy TNA World Title like it means something.
So he once again brought out his face.
He brought. Yeah, gee.
Jeff, please.
Heaven forbid he tries to use it to make it to do a real world title
Listen,
angle.
Did Bray Wyatt wear the fucking Fiend belt whenever he wasn't a champion? Did he? No, right?
No.
What the fuck is Jeff doing with it then? They're face sculpted belts. Jesus Christ. Whatever. All right, let's get the show on the road.
All right. This was an incredible match.
Oh my
about
God,
20
what the hell's that Jeff Hardy looking thing?
Asshole. That's Jeff
Yes, I'm an asshole.
That's Jeff Hardy's ring gear. What the fuck?
Okay, no, but it looks like he hadn't finished taking stuff off.
Oh, no. This is during the match. Like, it only looks that way because Nick Nemeth has been targeting the leg of Jeff Hardy during the match.
Okay, I see what you mean here now. My mistake.
It's okay.
But, okay, that being said, what are those? No, I don't care.
Yeah, no.
Okay, very busy, very noisy outfit, but then again, that's always Jeff Harvey's style. And Nick Nemeth's style is, I'm going to make everyone look good by whipping their ass.
Exactly. So, during this match, of course, Nick Nemeth works over the leg of Jeff Hardy to try to immobilize him from using, well, any of his moves.
That should help.
And there's nobody at ringside. There's no Ryan Nemeth. There's no Matt Hardy. And it's 20 minutes of just these two guys just duking it out, and it's super awesome. Jeff Hardy was able to hit a comeback. He hits the freaking Hardy Boys leg drop. He hits his own version of Twist of Faith. He goes over to the top rope and tries and hits the Swanton Bomb, but Nick Nemeth was able to kick out after two. And then as we get to the finish, unfortunately, it was lights out for the Enlightened Enigma. Nick Nemeth was able to hit the Danger Zone to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the TNA World Champion, Nick Nemeth. And once again, showing up in the fucking ring to pass the belt is fucking TNA President Carlos Silva.
No.
AKA Dime Store Tony Khan.
No.
With the fucking hat.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
No.
It happened, Juan. These pictures do not lie.
No. No.
God damn it, Carlos Silva. You don't have to be there for every title defense. Stop that! Oh, hey, buddy, congratulations on your win. Here's your title. I'm just gonna scoot over here. Okay, bye.
Fucking wear the hat with the actual logo at the very fucking least. I'm sorry, but that's just fucking frustrating as fuck.
It is. All right, I've had enough of this crap. Juan, ring the bell.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, so here we go. All right. Final thoughts of this week of TNA Impact. Solid matches. Despite my gripes against the system, I still think that the matches involving Ricky Sosa and Casey Navarro were still pretty good. Yeah, no, they didn't do anything offensive or egregious.
No, but the thing with them being tangled up with the system, it's
getting stale.
It's a choice.
It's a choice. Now, the Moose stealing Frankie Kazarian shtick, now that was fucking funny. That's some good comedy right there. I love it. And the main event was fun. And yes, it's true. Jeff Hardy and Dolph Ziggler never faced off ever. Not even in WWE, never in the WWE. And they faced off, and it was fantastic. It was great. Best 20 minutes of wrestling I've ever seen from TNA Wrestling.
Hooray!
Now, this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, me and Juan, I think we've shared enough of our thoughts on the concept of the Continental Challenge Cup or these tournaments in general, but the matches themselves were good. The main event, of course, is pretty much Jon Moxley jerking himself off with blood and everything.
It hurts.
It hurts
my soul.
But the match between Switchblade and David Finlay was fun to watch. Jericho and Don Callis, man. I'm sorry, man,
They fucked up.
They really fucked up. No. I think AEW Creative takes a nosedive anytime these two Canadians are involved. And what else? And happy that Swerve is back. Way to go, Swerve. Can't wait to see what you bring this time around. And Yeah, no, that's pretty much all I can say about Dynamite. Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT, great in-ring debut from Cruz Montana despite not winning. Very excited to see what Zilla Fatu is going to add to this wrinkle in the main event title picture. The other matches were great. I love seeing Ren Sinclair versus Zarya. It's a shame that they're going to be discontinuing the women's speed title, but it is what it is. Yeah, no, everything else was pretty good, and I hope that Lexus King is healing from the loud ass chop to the chest.
It was just loud, and
and it hurt, and he was bleeding. I will show you.
He'll live.
All right. So that's going to do it for this week, folks. And tune in tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. Eastern for another exciting edition of Los Amigos Play, where we will continue the playthrough of Sonic Frontiers. I've collected 4 Chaos Emeralds in Ares Island, and I'm 3 more away from facing off the second Titan. And of course, we'll have a brand new episode of the Ravens Flock Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Mr. Warner Rouse, plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casabona, as he reviews for you the best and the worst of 3 of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step to the ring every Friday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Simulcasting on YouTube and Kick Live. Hit the subscribe to the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an inner flocker by hitting the join button. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button and ring that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, youtube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files, Los Amigos Play, Wrestle Rewind, and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Juan Arouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and you know what would solve all those problems? Never having the Continental title in the first place. Just saying.